All right, Tony Chapman for StriveSports.com with, are you ready? State championship coach Cameron Hudson. How good does that feel, man?
It feels really good, and it's probably the first time in the last hour where I've just kind of said, this is real, it happened. It was a blur, and but it was so much fun. That fourth quarter was amazing.
Yeah, it was a 21-11 fourth quarter for your guys, and in the middle of that 21-11, I believe it was a 19-2 run, down 53-43. They were just making shots, and the defensive pressure just kind of ticked up just a little bit. Your guys responded with a big run.
Which we've used. Yesterday it was zone. The day before we played exclusively man. Mm-hmm. Went back to man-to-man. They were shooting us out of the zone, and that was just kids playing with a lot of guts and a lot of heart.
Yeah. Talk about this game. It was played – we've both seen a lot of state basketball games. It was played at a higher level as I've seen in a long time. I'm just doing the numbers. Humphrey St. Francis shot 25 for 56 from the field. You guys were 23 for 39 from the field. It was going in from everywhere.
And you would think you come here and those shots aren't supposed to just fall. I mean, it's supposed to be the environment but 2 years in a row, it's not been the shooting. Like last year, we shot well, they shot well. It was things like turnovers and offensive rebounds, and we preached that again. And this is a great shooting environment, and so it comes down to then guts and defense and just winning in the paint. And first half we didn't do it. Second half, fourth quarter, we really didn't let anything go in, and then our pressure on the wings was really we really got after it.
Yeah, you had great guys when it was getting rough in the first quarter. You had guys stepping up. Andrew Adelson made a shot. Josh Amir's made some shots. Kyler Van Housen made some shots. You got to have everybody to win a title, don't you?
Yeah, and those guys, it was a learning experience for them throughout the course of the year, and teams tried to take away our other guys, and those were the guys that were forced to take shots. So it's not like they've ever, they've been asked to do that before, but for all of them to do it on the same night was what really got us. It kept us in the game, and then Josh hit a couple there that was like, when that happened, the bench was just electric, and it was like, all right, here we go.
You really had something too, I thought, working. It looked like maybe you had a special play for Kale down low, and he really got a lot of touches right at the rim. Did a good job for you.
First half it was there. We just didn't get it. We were worried about the pressure up top, which is what St. Francis does. Second half we pleaded with him, at halftime, you got to get your hands up and be big, and we're going to throw it up there. And then, once you could get it in that position, it was over. And so it was a matter of the guards trusting him and him saying, you need to give me the ball. And even when we were scoring there, we still weren't getting stops, but those were big buckets just to keep us in that striking range.
How fun is it to share this with three communities in your alma mater?
Well, the community support is amazing. Our fans travel everywhere, and they support every sport we've got and every activity we've got. And to have them come down here at 9 o'clock in the morning and have the showing that they had today, and they got loud. And, sometimes it's hard in an arena to figure out if it kind of feels quiet. But in that fourth quarter, it got loud. And, growing up in this area and specifically being at the school, I've dedicated a lot of time to our communities, and one of the things that's a driving force is to hang one of those as a banner as High Plains, and we've done it as the schools before the consolidations and stuff, but we wanted one as High Plains, and it'll get ordered on Monday.
That's super. One last thing too, we're Strive guys, so we'll be here again at 4:30. Can you talk about the CRC and how much that prepared you for today, and just playing in that league, and what all the schools together are as one conference?
Well, not only in basketball, but continually football, state championship teams, volleyball every year, state tournament teams. You have state track and field champions that come out of the Crossroads Conference every year. And, you see quality athletes, but the main thing also you see is quality coaches that have been there a long time, that have invested in their teams and their programs. And honestly, you walk out of a lot of nights in the CRC saying these are games that are going to prepare us for later on. And what an awesome showing by our conference at state basketball this year.
Awesome stuff. Cameron Hudson, the High Plains Storm get their first ever state championship game, 64-61. They beat Humphrey St. Francis. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.